Welcome back to some more Ultimate Admiral Generals. This is Busha, and today I want to do an all or nothing test. With the changes to gun penetration, the damage model, that sort of thing, I'm curious how good or how bad a total all or nothing scheme could be. You do see, especially like in stern chase scenarios and such, the AI ships tend to take a pounding. They're taking a lot of penetrating hits to those stern or bow locations, but they tend to plateau in damage. So what I'm wondering is how effectively the player can use an all or nothing, depending on how well it's been modeled. You know, in theory, you should be able to, if you have a ship designed around all or nothing, you eliminate that armor on the bow and stern, and you design your ship so that you can take flooding or damage in those forward and stern compartments. You will certainly compromise the ship. You'll probably be slower and heavier to turn because of flooding and those sort of things, but you in theory shouldn't take any critical damage, which allows you to focus that weight savings into your belt armor, your engines, your guns, whatever you decide to put that weight savings into. So I'm going to go total all or nothing. For this, it's going to be a custom battle. I'm going to go USA. We Americans are kind of infamous or notorious for using all or nothing schemes on our ships, at least on our later ships. I'm just going to go 2 battleships with, actually, I think just straight up 2 battleships. I'm just curious about all or nothing. I really don't care about destroyers interfering. We'll go 2 for both sides. The enemy, I kind of wish, is there a random option in here? I don't think so, so I'm just going to click, eyes closed, and we got the Russian Empire. Okay. 1935, I believe all or nothing is available. If not, I'm going to have to pop in and out a little bit, but we'll see. So we're going to design a ship. I haven't tried this, so I'm not familiar, actually, with what we're going to have. Super battleship? No. I think just 2 modern battleships will be fine. Which at that point it's basically Iowa, North Carolina. Honestly, these look more like a North Carolina class to me. It just strikes me as a little too short, but still very cool ships. A couple years ago I actually got to go and march around on the Missouri. Unfortunately, my visit got cut short because a certain El Presidente arrived to the island, and they basically kicked everyone off base, which sucked because I've always wanted to go and see an American battleship in real life, and only got to spend like an hour on it. Oh man, that really put a bummer on my trip. That said, I got to sprint around in the below deck. I was basically speed running through there, looking at everything I possibly could as fast as I could. Oh, I loved it, but I so wish I could actually spend more time. But it is what it is. I'm going to go long range and extensive bulkheads. Speed, this is going to be a fast ship. We'll say 32 knots. I'm going to leave that stuff where it is for now. Oil, we'll see if I can get away with full diesel. Auxiliary, shafts, I want a fairly nimble ship if possible. Excellent armor, we'll say good barbettes. And we'll go good anti-torp, double bottom, might even go triple. Yeah, more resistance, more hull rate, yeah, we'll give it a go. Bulkheads, I'm going to go for reinforced 1. No, we'll go reinforced 2, we'll say this is full doctrine. And I think anti-flooding 2 is sufficient with an all or nothing scheme. So let's read this. The methods for the most efficient armor utilization, protecting the ship's vitals, especially from plunging fire. So you have less resistance, half that of turtleback. Your ship is heavier. Your armor cost is more expensive. Your armor strength does go up though. And the armor weight of your deck and deck extended goes up, and the armor cost for both of those, but doesn't say anything about the belt or belt extended. Interesting. And significantly less chance of ammo or engine damage. So we will be going here, and I want to test the damage saturation. So belt extended is going to be 0. We will definitely have penetrating hits. But against battleship caliber guns, cruiser guns even, whatever have you, in theory, they should probably just punch right through and just have a pass-through hit doing minimal damage. We'll do the same thing with the deck extended. Again, we want to see how, through damage saturation, how does it plateau, and how much does it degrade the performance of the ship. Next, secondaries, turret top. We'll see where we go from here. Depends what guns we have available. In terms of tonnage, we've already used up a fair bit. Okay, guns. All the way up, 18-inch Mark IIIs, 16s. It's of course very American. And we do have quality 512-inch guns, but I don't think we're gonna be using those. Belt penetration. I would like to use some nice 15s. If these were Mark IVs, I'd be using those because I do love some of the 15-inch guns. These do have better base accuracy, so the 16s are noticeably more accurate. Yeah. Although, so are the 17s. They're actually more accurate even. Or no, they're not. I was looking at the wrong thing for a moment. No, 16's very accurate. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with the 16-inch guns. This is rapidly turning to a derivative of the Iowa or North Carolina very quickly. And we'll throw another one in the back. Although, I'm going to be fancy. Oh, it's not going to let me? No. Oh, can I put a... Let me see here. How far forward can I go? You're going to go up there. Here, I'm going to make sure this barbet's in there. I want a superimposed rear because I'm just that fancy. Yeah, well, you fit. And that is the sternmost position. And then we'll go a centerline 16-inch triples. And then we're going to go a secondary tower. That one will not fit. Modern secondary 4 will not. Well, 3. I may end up having to just make the ship bigger. Let's go with something like that. Which is a possibility. Void offset a bit much, but then I could roll it around back. Something like that. Pull that in. That's kind of interesting. I mean, we're certainly losing some accuracy. Funnels need at least one. Right. Funnel tech. Did I go... Let's go first draft. And Mega Funnel 3. Okay. So, we're actually still very good on tonnage. So, let's look at some secondary guns. Can 8-inch guns fit? Only in certain locations. So, if I put that there, does that interfere with the arc? It shouldn't. Nope. Okay, so we can get a pair of 8s on the stern. Can we put 6s in these mounts? No. It's probably going to be 5s. We could put 5s up there. So, a pair of 5s. 3 5s. Okay. Kind of light on the secondaries, but it's against battleships, so it should be fine. And we'll leave it that there for now. Okay. Now, we're going pretty darn fast. How much is that costing me? We can go max speed, 36 knots, and still have quite a bit of tonnage left over. Penetration, I'm going to go 2 powder. I just really like the additional penetration. It helps lighter quality guns just smack them on in. For this engagement, yeah, we'll go in pre-shells. If I might pull back on that. And yeah, we'll just go super heavy. We've already got all or nothing, so I don't have to worry too much about detonating. Here, we'll go advanced hydraulics. It's a little bit faster to offset some semi-auto. We may be able to go full auto. Yeah, it's basically nothing. What about going electro-hydro? 1%? We should be able to eat that. Gen 2 radar costs some. Radio, we will have a second ship. Rangefinder, this is where we're putting it in. And I'm going to go for base long range. So we still got 10% left. Now, let's go back to our main guns. Penetration. So we're going to need, for 10,000 yards, say, we need about a 15-inch belt, approximately for 15. We'll start armoring for 15,000. And hopefully we'll get a good engagement for that, so. 31 divided by 2.18, so 14.22. So we've almost got enough, 14.3. And we'll armor the turrets the same. This is just starting values, and then give me a ballpark, and then go from there. For the deck at 15, penetration 14.6, 2.18. It's gonna be what, 6 something? Yeah, 6.7. So we'll just make my life easy and call it a 7-inch deck. We'll go 7-inch turret top, and we'll armor the secondaries similarly against all plunging fire in theory from 15,000. Now we can crank it up. So let's say 38.4 divided by 2.18 be 17.61 blah blah blah, so 17.7. Okay, we're definitely getting some weight. And conning tower is 17.7. So that would make us some purpose there. Deck 10.5 at 10. Actually, that's, I'm already protected because that number goes down as we get closer because of the lack of plunging fire. So if we want to be armored, let's see. So we need about a 10-inch deck. We might just go 10. I think we're just going to jump straight to 10, which will protect us from most plunging fire. Total immunity is 7.2 divided by 2.18. Require 12.4, so about 12 and a half. Let's see if we can get away with that 12.5-inch deck. Ooh, get that on turret top. Ooh, but so freaking close. I think I'm going to increase the tonnage just a little bit. And could I get down the secondaries? Bingo! So this is a very heavy boat, but she is fast. I mean, this is faster than the Iowa. I think Iowa's rated at what, 33 knots. So this is a very fast, heavy capital ship. Long range, which is quite reasonable. Excellent damage control. But the only thing we could do would really bump that flooding. We've already got triple bottom, and a torp is good enough for this purposes. Oh, I was wanting to see maybe if I could fit a torpedo launcher, because I do like those. Let's say if torpedoes. I'm gonna have triple torpedoes that might as well be good. We'll say a quad launcher on the aft. Actually, we could really mount them to the stern. See, somewhere like back over here. That gun's not gonna care. Slightly overweight. And just bump it up just a touch. Right there. Okay, that worked. It's just a me thing. I like having torpedoes. Alright, and there's something else. And let me see here. Less speed. Electric. Really boost the accuracy and for a small reduction in range. So yeah, we'll go that route. Oh, and I forgot to look. Do these just incrementally increase the range? +8, +7, +6. Yeah, so just the bigger, the more range. Okay, nothing else special there. Good to know. Alright, I imagine our efficiency is probably not the best on our funnel. 73%, yeah. Kind of what I figured. So we're going to lose torque at high RPM. So we may actually have some difficulties even achieving this speed. So what if I drop the speed down? 32 knots? 32 and a half. So let's say I drop it down to where the tonnage catches. You might be able to achieve 100% efficiency. Can I do it at 33? Just want to see. Oh, overweight. Yeah, 33 knots for a significantly. Oh, hello, Iowa. Well, you're the Idaho. In fact, you're the AK-2. This is alternate history. Yeah, this is the Alaska class. This is the new Alaska. All right. Okay, it's kind of fun. It's I know it's a little quirky, especially the superimposed rear, but I like it. Cool. We'll lock in these lyrics, and we got 2 of these, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see how well this goes, or disastrous. It really depends on if we damage saturate the bow and stern, and or how much damage we take from what should be not just penetrating hits to those, but actually pass-through hits. So, we'll see. So, we already know where the enemies are. It was what, Russia, I believe? Yeah. The Russians. White, blue, and red. Russians. They've got 2, 4, 6, 8 guns. Superimposed secondaries, which I like. That's kind of cool. Kind of an older superstructure. Okay. On that ship, anyway. Are these identical? They look to be identical. Okay. So I'd say we probably have the gunnery advantage. We'll move in. Oh, there's that thing keeps opening. I should really see if there's a way to disable that. We already have shots out. And it looks like it's AP, judging by the color of the shells. Let's speed this up, get a little closer. What is the range? 27.5. A good chance to hit. Considering we're 27 kilometers. Yeah, we're actually really good. Ladder aiming again. Oh, 16 hits. Mid-deck pins already. Wow, already scoring hits. Did not expect that. Now, logically, we just hold this range where they're not really engaging us and burn them down, since this is working. But the point of this is to test the armor. We destroyed a casemate. Hello. Yeah, they went with a super dreadnought as opposed to a modern battleship design. Okay. Well, take me closer. Let's get on in there. I want to know how bad this all or nothing is. Or good. Or situational. You know, it's still an alpha, so it's half the fun is testing it and seeing what you really get. Okay, they're at least returning fire now. Whoa! Accidentally clicked out. Yeah. That's not a cruiser. We still have not taken any hits. We're penetrating their belt extended, so we are actually fighting with our shells. Both ships are getting hit. Bounce there. Still identifying, but no such luck yet. 0 to 17.7. Yeah, we're going full ham on this. Destroyed another casemate. Come on, hit me, I'm here. Might have to tell them to stop firing. This is hilarious, but normal guns. Just stop firing. Just stop. I want to get closer. Let at least hit us a couple of times. I want to see what happens. I need to, okay, well that was a bounce. I did take a hit. Okay. Bow deck extended, penetration, but very little damage. Oh, that was an 8-inch hit though. So the 8-inch did arm and the deck extended. Which, if it's plunging fire, very well could be. Managed to arm, plunging through decks. 8-inch again. 8 inches. They are hitting, but they're taking some fires. Let's go a little closer yet. Damage to the funnel. 7-inch mid-deck pin. Really? Actual deck. Bow deck extended pin. Very limited damage though. That's just very, very minor structural. Okay. 14-inch hit. Belt extended. They're pinning, and the 14s are over pinning for very minimal damage. Twice of the 8s, but not much. Interesting, but we're definitely taking pins. I wonder, let's see how this saturates. I'm trying to remember how you can inspect your own ship. Was it hold Alt? Was it Control? I thought there was a way you could see their own. There we go. Is that it? Yeah, I'm not sure it's actually showing me chance to pin correctly. We'll just have to watch this. Boat extended over pin, stern belt extended over pin. So yeah, they are definitely damaging these areas, but it's not affecting the speed of the ship yet. Let's see. Your secondaries are just arming as soon as they penetrate. They're light enough. I would have kind of expected the 8s to overpin, but still. We are losing a lot of structure. Stern mid-belt partial pin. So they managed to get one, but what's our range? 8 kilometers. It's kind of be expected. We could actually penetrate their belt. Oh, we actually know what these are now. So they have up to 16.5. 4.5 to 16 with few bulkheads. Top speed of 29 knots, 55,000 tons. Okay. Interesting. We got a 13% chance to hit. Let's angle in here. We'll see if we can try to take more hits straight up. Go abreast. Straight up to the bow. I want to see how this thing saturates. Oh, I just want to cut loose of the salvo. Yeah, eat some. Alright, we'll turn that back off. The 7s are still pinning. Stern belt extended, over pin. Bow extended, over penetrations. Mid-deck, over pin. I'm surprised at that one. Mid-deck pin. So we are at yellow in those locations. Structure is down about a quarter. To be expected. Our speed, though, really isn't affected. We have slowed some, but that's because of the funnel. Top speed itself, though, everything's changed a little bit. Are you turning? Oh, they torpedoed out. Oh, it's doing that whole detach. When they decide, oh no, I'm not gonna mind you anymore. There we go. Yeah, they do need to do something about that because ships are basically suicide. So those 14-inch hits, mid-belt pin at this point because, yeah, point blank. And you turned out, so, yeah. That's going to happen. That kind of ruins that one, that test. Curse you, game, and your buggy AI. That's okay, though. And here we are going to take a torpedo. No torpedoes are out though. That's something. You are going straight in. This is the Alaska. Yeah, you're supposed to be the lead ship. Why aren't you? So that torpedo did cause some engine damage. Engine 3. I noticed it's always engine 3. At least when I've been taking such damage. And we'll go back to normal on everything. Let them do their thing. So at least at this point, I'm gonna call it inconclusive. Somebody ate some torpedoes. You? Ooh, he just got a torpedo in me. How rude. That came out of nowhere. Those are stealthy torpedoes. I'm the guy with the torpedoes here. What the heck? So aggressive with torpedoes. That was like straight back. They might have, yeah, underwater tubes. They probably got one in the poop. One of the poop chute. Here, hard starboard. Switch fire to that one. More broadside. Ah, let's go. See your game. Torpedoes! Ready! They're pointed. Oh yeah. They should be in the water right now. See them though. You should be eating a bunch of torpedoes right now. You should be eating a lot of things right now. Alright, where's the other ship? Come back, come about. Oh no! Another one. My eagerness, I keep forgetting about their own torpedoes. Torpedo hit. Oh damn, these guys are good with their torpedoes, but I am in a stern chase, which should be too surprised. They are taking a ton of damage. I'm taking pretty minimal flooding. Definitely am flooding, but it is minimal. Here, hard to port. Torpedoes are shift right click. Dang, these guys reload their torpedoes fast. Here he goes on you. Torpedoes on you. Hey, you. You coming in here. Sink that ship. You're gonna hard to port. You're gonna focus everything on this guy, including those torpedoes. Hopefully with reload. Alright, so the other ship's on. We are still flooding. Maybe I should have invested into more anti-flooding. To be fair, I took this into danger close where these ships don't really belong. Get those torpedoes for me ready? Here, hard to port. Get this thing whipped on around again. And you're coming in. Dun 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 dun. I should stop putting torpedoes on my ships. They make me too aggressive. Whoa, hello. Oh my god, I almost got torpedoed by her. Oh my word. Yeah, that was you, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Oh dear. Boy, I got real lucky. So I think if the Alaska's going down, we've taken a few too many torpedoes. Most of the flotation is gone. Most of the flooding is in the bow, but we do have some of the Citadel. That said, it should be getting pumped out at this point. Center. Yeah, get those guns on her. The turrets look to be drunk, especially B turret doesn't know what it's doing anymore. I think B turret's stuck. But, you know, that's a thing. I'm not even sure how we're returning fire at this point. Good news is that in theory I should have a high chance to ricochet from that reverse angle. Oh my word. Ammo detonation. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Mid belt, so yeah, she pinned the belt and detonated. Yep. Goodbye, Alaska. Goodbye. Goodbye. Chance is low. He should be a pinner pretty much anywhere at this point. Just getting turned in here. I angle this a little bit more. And mid-deck pin. Stern belt extended. That mid-deck pin is having me scratching my head. Ah, wise to your ways. Go straight in. It's because at the ranges we're at, they should not be pinning the deck. Yeah, 5 kilometers, 4.1 inches, a deck pin. No. Should not be pinning the deck at all. At least mid-deck. That is really bizarre. And I'm wondering if that, especially like in the description, they talk about the deck extended and mid-deck. So they might have that deck extended flying to areas of the ship you wouldn't expect, perhaps? Not sure. She's almost out of torpedoes at least. But I have a feeling the Ruskies might win this one. I'd say at these ranges, they are definitely holding up better. Flooding though. We are out of torpedoes, so we put all our fish in the water. See if we get some balanced lances. I think we're owed one at this point. Alright, hard starboard. Get this ship turned in. You're getting pounded. We actually have less. No, we actually have the better chance to hit. We're just taking a ton of damage. Okay, there. She is totally out of torpedoes at this point. We're still trying to turn. They're taking a lot. Oh, they're detecting more torpedoes. No, we missed again. Oh man, feels bad. The AI is actually surprisingly good at dodging torpedoes. Suitably impressed. Oh yeah, need some 16 inches of freedom. That said, at this point, I don't know if we're gonna survive or not. Those pins are slowly eating us alive, it seems like. Bow belt extended. Over pin. We're still taking damage, but we're about red in all those locations, and we are slowly pumping that out. Yeah, I don't know. I would say it's solidly inconclusive. Yes, I would like to play it again. But I think that's going to be for next time. So next time I'm going to attempt a mid-range engagement where I hopefully don't eat all the torpedoes and go from there. So, hey, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Kind of a silly episode, but, you know, it's early alpha. You have to experiment and have fun. See you around.